Hey, what's up everyone? In today's video, we'll see how to do the IKEA curtain rod installation. So as a part of this video, I'll show you what are the different accessories that you need and what are the different tools that you need to get this done. So let's get started. So from an attachments or accessories perspective, what you need is this bracket, which contains a holder, then some cushioning to hold the pipe tightly in place on this holder, and then we have this bracket which will sit on the wall and it will hold the other things together. So that's one bracket, and we've got another bracket over here, and then this is the finial which will sit on the side and it will give this thing a nice aesthetic look. So that's on the attachments part. Now let's see the tools that you would need to get this done. So from tools perspective, what you need is a drill machine which will also act as a screwdriver, and the second thing that you need are some screws. So out of this we are going to use the longer ones. So now let's begin with the actual installation process. Alright, so this is my window, and what I've done here is drilled a couple of holes on the right side and on the left side as well, and now we will attach this bracket. Now in these two holes I've already plugged these two plastic plugs which go all the way in, and on those we will be attaching the screws. So these plugs are quite essential to hold the screws tight and secure. Ideally you should be marking the holes to the very edge of this bracket, but I already had these holes, so I'm just going to reuse them instead of drilling the wall again and again. But what you should be doing is putting a hole here, and the other one should be at the bottom. So that's tight and secure. Now we will attach the small bracket that holds the pipe together. So this is the bracket that holds the pipe together, and to attach this, first we will remove the screw that's on the top, and now we'll slide this from here and push the screw from the top side. So this is a bit tricky here because there's very limited space for my wall. So I'm going to pause the video here while I push the screw and tighten it. Now I've attached the screw, and then now we can reposition this according to the distance that we needed from the wall, and then tighten this again to make it tight and secure. So one side of the rod installation is done, where we have attached the bracket, we've pushed in the screws and tightened them, and then we have attached this pipe holder as well. Now I'll pause the video and do the same on the other side, and then we'll get to the rod installation part. So I've attached this bracket on the other side as well, and we get one more piece of attachment which is to cover this exposed area of the bracket, and this again is very simple to install. You just need to place it at the bottom, and then you can slide it all the way to the top. So that will give the bracket a nice and clean look. And now we need to install this little spacer. So it has a double-sided tape on the back side which you need to take off, and then we'll place it on the inside over here. Well, actually for the rod that I've got here, the spacer was quite thick, so I've taken that out and just placed the rod in here. But if you're buying a thin rod, then you should definitely make use of the spacer. Even on this side I don't actually need the spacer. So now let's get to the part of installing the finials. Push the finals in. It's also got a screw-like attachment, so you can just screw it inside. So that's it for this one, guys. We are done with the complete assembly. If you have any questions about this process, then you can add those in the comment section below, and I'll answer them as soon as possible. So thank you for watching this video, and do subscribe to my channel.